Welcome back, everybody, to the Minnesota Twins franchise, as we are entering the American League Championship Series today against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's our first trip to the playoffs in this series, and we successfully defeated the Boston Red Sox in the division series with 2 straight wins after Boston took a 2-1 lead. With the Angels, they have Mike Trout, who was this year's American League MVP. They have an overall solid lineup, but I would give us the talent edge, at least on paper. Michael Conforto was the MVP of the division series for us, launching home runs in all 3 of our victories. I am feeling pretty good about our team right now and the way our offense performed in those wins. But now we have to travel to Anaheim as they have home field advantage as we get this American League Championship Series underway. Now, because these series have the potential to go 7 games, they're going to be broken up into multiple episodes and differently than the division series, which will only go up to 5. Today's episode's only going to be 2 games. The plan will be to do the rest in the next episode unless it goes to the 7th game, which in that case will have its own episode. I'm trying to find a good format for these 7-game series, and it takes a lot of time, and I'm trying to figure out how to structure it, but I talked about it in yesterday's live stream, and a lot of you seem to be cool with this plan. So let's jump into Game 1. Garrett Richards on the mound for the Angels as they defend their home field here in the ALCS gets underway. Charlie Blackmon falling behind in the count, 2 strikes. And then he gets a hold of one. This is going deep to right, and Charlie Blackmon puts us on the board with a leadoff home run. He came through big time for us in that division series against Boston, including a 2-home-run game in Game 4. Here's Paul Goldschmidt 2-0, and that's going out deep to right field. It has a shot and hits off the scoreboard. Goldschmidt into second. Twins off to a nice start here against Richards. Next, it's Sano getting hit in the back. The first 3 batters all reach for Minnesota. With 1 down, here is Jorge Polanco with a pitch in the dirt. Runners go, and they'll advance. Goldschmidt safe at third base, now 2 in scoring position. This is not what I expected from Garrett Richards as he nearly hits Jorge Polanco. The 2-2. Line to center. It gets down. Goldschmidt scores. Sano right behind him. 3-0 Minnesota, top of the first. It appears that the momentum we created back in Boston made its way to Minneapolis, and now Anaheim as Buxton reaches. Another hit for Minnesota, putting 2 on with 2 down. That brings up Yasiel Puig, who has fallen down in the order, and he'll get hit. Second hit by pitch of the inning. What is going on with Garrett Richards? He's loaded the bases. Mitch Garver driven to left, but catchable, and the inning at last comes to an end. But Minnesota did some good damage, and now we get Maxwell Fowler in Game 1. Fowler pitched in our Game 2 victory against the Red Sox, here opening against Cameron Maybin, who had over 300 this season, a nice surprise for the Angels. And it's a full count to open, and Maybin pops it up behind first base, and Nick Gordon is over into shallow right to make the catch. The Angels have 5 lefties in their lineup, including Tommy La Stella, who fouls off the inside fastball. 2-2 count, and again a full count for Maxwell Fowler. La Stella up the middle, and that gets through, base hit. Now, we saw Garrett Richards have a lot of trouble but throw 24 pitches. Fowler's already up to 15, 2 batters in. And now you got the MVP at the plate, Mike Trout. And he'll go after a fastball inside, not showing much discipline. But Trout 1-2, lines it over first, and Puig cuts it off. 2 aboard for the Angels as they attempt to get a quick answer to the Twins' 3 spot. Here's Brandon Belt, the former Giant. 3-1 count, Fowler using a lot of pitches. And on the 3-2, he walks Brandon Belt. Neither pitcher off to a very good start. Now the bases are loaded for Rougned Odor as Fowler misses off the plate. 2-2 count. And this is driven out to deep left. It's got carry and bounces into the bleachers. It's a ground rule double, and the Angels do answer with 2. Great piece of hitting going the other way with it, and the Angels have a chance for more. Here's Cole Calhoun nearly getting down the line. It's full again. Pitch 40 of the inning will strike out Calhoun for a big second out. Then facing Luis Valbuena, he strikes out as Fowler ends the frame at last after 45 pitches. Even with the 3 we put up in the first, that was pretty deflating. Blackmon trying to increase the lead again, but this is nothing more than a warning track fly ball. And with 2 away, Sano in the air. Richards had a tough first inning, but gets through the second with relative ease. Would it be the same for Maxwell Fowler? I wasn't sure. We had to warm up Gary Tadano, who has yet to play in the postseason. I wasn't sure if Fowler would be able to really get through much more of this game, but with 2 down, Nick Gordon flashing some good defense. Twins get the 1-2-3, and we take it to the top of the third. Here's Polanco leading off and grounding one through the left side. This coming after a walk, so the first 2 reach again for Minnesota. Now it's the rookie, Gordon, with a fly ball hit to left, and it gets down! Bouncing over the fence, the second ground rule double of the game, as the Twins add another 4-2. And then Buxton, he's going to left field. It's down for extras. 2 more score. Buxton races to second, and the lead is opened up to 4 runs. Meanwhile, Maxwell Fowler settling things down the way he needs to. This was big for Fowler to get even to the 4th inning the way the game began for him. We're in the 4th inning, man on second. Andrelton Simmons chases the slider. Fowler makes it through another frame. Let's go bottom 5. The Twins offense did get shut down a little bit, but now Maxwell Fowler taking control. And with 2 down, he hits the bottom of the zone with the change. And the 2-2 is grounded to Jorge Polanco, and the routine play completes the 5th. I can't believe Fowler lasted that long. He threw half of his pitches in this game in the 1st inning. So let's take it to the 6th, where the Twins are struggling now at the plate to get much going, but still have this nice lead. Bottom 6, Tyler Duffy enters, facing Trout, who pops it down the line. Drifting foul, but in play for Yasiel Puig. 2 away, now Cole Calhoun. Breaking ball over for strike 3. Duffy with another good inning. Now, I did do a little quick manage here with the lead, and as soon as the Angels added 1, that was over. Here's a base hit to right from Tony Sanchez, putting 2 aboard for the Angels. Tying run now at the plate, Cameron Maybin. Full count, and lifted down the line. It's got a real chance, and it's foul by inches, if that. 3-2 again, lifted to center. This is playable for Buxton, and the runner at second prepared to tag. Relay throw to third base is not in time, and the Angels have 1st and 3rd, down 3. Here's La Stella with a splitter hitting the zone. 2-2 count. It is over third base and into left field. A run scores, 6-4 Twins. And now they have Mike Trout, who hasn't done much today, but he grounds this between third and short. And it's a slow roller that can allow the lead runner to score. It's 6-5 suddenly. 3 unanswered for the Angels, and they might not be finished. Now they get to their lefties, Brandon Belt. Quackenbush 1-0, and it's chopped to third base. Sano Fields touches third, slings to first, he got him! Double play! And the Twins preserve a slim lead. Let's go into the 8th in this very exciting game, as the Twins again will have 2 aboard with this Charlie Blackmon single. 2 on for Goldschmidt as the fastball misses high. Full count. Line drive over third, it's another hit, and the Twins can score again. Puig rounds third, he scores, and the Twins increase the lead, now 7-5. A little more comfort here in the late frames. Here's ALDS hero Michael Conforto, falling behind 1 and 2. This is lifted to center, and it's hit very hard. Conforto gives it a ride, and it is off the wall, touching down in center. 2 more score for Minnesota, and Conforto has a triple. He comes through again. And now we'll take it to the ninth. Tony Watson on the mound as Tony Sanchez gets another hit. Good day for him. Cameron Maben with a soft fly ball to right field. The first two reach. We have more late inning drama. Now facing lefty LaStella. Sano takes a bad angle. A terrible time for one of my patented one-a-game defensive miscues. They're loaded with nobody out, and Mike Trout's the batter. He fouls off the sinker. 2-2. Trout grounds it hard to second. Gordon flips. The return to first gets 2. Oh, man, we needed that. Trout drives in 1, and now it's 9-6. Brandon Belt 2 down. Routine for Polanco. Good throw. Twins win in game 1. I'm not sure how many more of these games I can handle. Between game 5 against the Sox and now this, Twins have 2 of their most exciting wins of the season. But as always here in the game of baseball in the postseason, just 1 is not enough. You gotta go get 3 more. So we continue. After taking home field advantage, we get our second game in Anaheim now with a little mist as we have a little haze in the air. It is the second inning as we get into it with a Michael Conforto base hit to right center. What a trade it's been to acquire him. With Conforto on first, Buxton gets jammed, but it's not traveling that far and falls in right. Conforto keeps going and he makes his way to third base. The Twins have a chance to strike early. It's Gordon, nobody out, and a fly ball to center. Does it have enough? I don't know about this one. Conforto doesn't have great speed. Trout's arm proves respectable. No test. With 2 down, Mitch Garver. This is popped up behind the catcher who can't track it down. And with 2 strikes, chasing the slider, Twins waste this opportunity against Shoemaker. It's Yadier Alvarez taking the mound for Minnesota in game 2 as Odor, with no doubt, sends it out as the Angels get their first lead of the American League Championship Series. 452 feet. That looked like it was about 20 rows deep in the lower level. So it's a 1-0 lead for the Angels, and then a line drive to center. It is caught by Buxton. He does it again. Whether it's the speed or the acrobatics, Buxton will make a play one way or another, and it will never get old. As a fan of Torrey Hunter growing up, I've loved seeing what Buxton's done for us, and then Tony Sanchez strikes out. That was actually the 4th strikeout, by the way, for Alvarez to that point. Now here's Yasiel Puig batting under 100 here in the postseason, but he gives this a ride. He has his eyes on a tie game, but it does not travel as far as I thought it would. 2 down and a 2-0 count to Paul Goldschmidt. A hanging slider is out to right center. It can join the Rougned Odor home run ball. It's a tie game. Maybe 50 feet less for Goldschmidt, but no problem with that. 1 apiece now in the 3rd inning as Sano finds his way through the shift, as I've actually seen him do in this series quite a bit. With Sano on, Michael Conforto grounds it over to Odor, who reaches out for it and sends it way over the head of the first baseman, and the Twins are going to keep this inning alive. 2 aboard now for Byron Buxton. That pitch left up and Buxton smashed it. Way out left field, it has a shot. It stays in the park and touches down. 1 run scores. Twins send another home and it's 3-1. It will not be a hit, however, which I do disagree with this call. Maben, it is catchable. That is far from routine. I think that should be a double for Buxton. Nonetheless, 3-run game, and Gordon to center will make it 4-1. Buxton scores easily, and the Twins get another crooked number. We've scored our runs in bunches here in the postseason, but the Angels have an answer. Brandon Belt, deep left field. Charlie Blackmon makes the catch and keeps it. 4-1, the way it should be. Bottom 4, Alvarez in the game with a pitch count getting up toward the 70s. 3-2 count to Luis Valbuena, and the changeup gets him swinging. It is strike 3 again. Let's continue on to the 5th. Miguel Sano leads off. And he's going to send a single now through the right side. A nearly opposite hit from his first. And then it's Conforto again grounding to the right side. Udor with some trouble, and I believe this was his second error as Sano made his way to second base. And here's a fly ball off the bat of Gordon. This time the Angels will not pay for allowing a runner in scoring position. 4-1 game, bottom 5, and that one is going to get way out to left field. Andrelton Simmons. Might not have the 450, but how about 414 to a corner? That's impressive power as well. 4-2 game, Sanchez with a full count. And he's had some good at-bats already in this series. A couple hits and now drawing a walk. Alvarez normally doesn't go too deep into ball games. He gets his pitch count up pretty quickly. This hit well to right center. Buxton over. He has the time to track it down. 2 away. With 86 pitches, now facing Mike Trout. Grounded hard. This is a tough play. Polanco with the Jeter, and he can't get Trout at first. He's safe. That would be it for Alvarez as we play the matchups with Aaron Loup, but Belt doesn't care. Single to center, and they'll test Buxton. He's coming up throwing, and his accuracy is just not there. Tony Sanchez scores. It's 4-3. Rougned Odor on the ground. And the Twins awkwardly record the final out of the inning. We're through 5, Twins leading 4-3. Here's Yasiel Puig trying to get something going at the plate. Just 2 hits, I believe, in this series to this point, and striking out on the splitter, inning over. Bottom 6, Aaron Loup still in the game, facing this stretch of 4 straight lefties as Valbuena strikes out, and we head to the 7th. Here's Sano, and he gets some power behind this swing. It's out to left center, and the Twins increase their lead. Solo shot. Our home runs have not been as impressive as the Angels, but nonetheless, they've increased our lead 5-3. Here's Michael Conforto, lefty versus lefty. He'll show some power. Can we get another one? This will not quite exit. And Raisel Iglesias enters bottom 7, now in a more setup-focused role. He strikes out Sanchez. Iglesias with 2 away. Facing Tommy La Stella, grounded over to Sano. Nice job by Iglesias with a 1-2-3, bottom of the 7th. He would stay out there to start the 8th to face Mike Trout. And Trout's behind that 93-mile-per-hour fastball. 2-2. Trout whiffs on the slider. Another big strikeout for the Twins. We keep it in the 8th. Now Tony Watson enters and strikes out Brandon Belt. This time playing the matchups does work for us. And with 2 away, Rougned Odor. Fly ball hit well to right. Puig retreats near the grass, and he's got it. And we're going to take this to the 9th. Can the Twins take a 2-0 lead here in the ALCS? Tony Watson again to start the 9th inning. This is hit well by Calhoun. It'll stay in the park as Puig makes the catch again out near the warning track. Here's Valbuena now. Watson misses low. Count works full, and Valbuena draws a walk. Angels have the tying run at the plate. Arodys Vizcaíno enters the game, and Andrelton Simmons takes him to right field. It's a base hit, and Puig missed it! No, he's got to go track it down! 1 run scores! Simmons to third! You gotta be kidding me with this! 5-4! Puig struggles at the plate, and now a huge fielding miscue. They didn't even give him an error for that. And now it's Tony Sanchez with 1 down. He falls behind and strikes out swinging. Angels down to their last out. Cameron Maybin is the batter. There's a slider on the outside. 2-1. Maybin grounded softly. Polanco with the play. And the catch from Goldschmidt. That is game, and the Twins take the first 2 in Anaheim. And we take this series back to Minneapolis with 3 straight games. We have a chance to close it out and win the pennant at home. 5-4. Another exciting finish for Minnesota. 4 straight playoff victories. This has been an awesome run, and it's already exceeded my expectations. The offense has been fantastic, and the starting pitching has as well. The bullpen really hasn't been too stressed out. It's just they haven't played as well as I'd like. It's not that they've been overworked. And it's looking like whoever wins this series is going to meet the Dodgers for the World Series. Unless they get reverse swept by the Mets. This has been incredible. And I know it's a 7-game series potentially. I only have 2 games in this episode. But this is the beginning of the ALCS. And next episode, we hope to close it out. We'll see if we can do it. And I'm wondering when I should get Gary Tadano some action. He does deserve to play. He's earned it. And I just haven't found the right spot yet. But maybe in the next episode, you'll see him play. We continue the ALCS next time here in the Minnesota Twins franchise. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you think of this playoff run so far. Also, when should I play Tadano and how should I play him? I'll see you all again soon. Have a great day. It's good to have baseball back, too. That's pretty cool.